Do you believe that everything is happening to you, or do you believe that everything is happening for you? Hear me out. I just listened to Tina Jackson's episode from earlier this week. And one of the things we talked about in that episode, if you haven't heard it, go back and listen. But one of the things we talked about in that episode was that my friend Tina, her life's work was to dance for Beyonce. And by 28, she had done it because she lives in the constant space of everything that I want, I already have in terms of the universe, and I just have to go and claim it. And this has been a theme in my life a lot lately because I work, obviously I'm an entrepreneur, I run a business, I work with teams, I work with people, I train people, and a lot of people that I work with are in a space of growth in their business, in their career, in their relationship. And, there's always this, I hope that I can make that happen. I hope that I achieve my goals. I hope that I hit my targets. I hope. And hope is great. Listen, hope is what gets us to making the goal in the first place. But I want to challenge today and say that hope is not going to get you what you want, because the universe is listening. And that universe could be God, that could be whoever you pray to, that could be just the universe. But the light source that we are all divinely connected to in some way is always listening. This is my belief. I'm not pushing. If you believe something different, like, I want to have this conversation, but I believe that the universe has my back all the time. That's a Gabby Bernstein. I'm taking that from Gabby Bernstein herself. But if all we do is say, I hope that I can make that happen, it's like, are you going to hope you're going to make that happen, or are you going to make that happen? Because if you want it and you've asked for it and you've manifested it and you've put it into the universe, then it's yours. And all you have to do is go and claim it. And so when I think about like my friend Tina Jackson, who moved to LA with a goal, with an intention, a manifestation that dancing for the queen bee herself was not only was it achievable, but it was something that she absolutely would make happen. It was already done. And the way that she put it was only a matter of time. And then she didn't just do it once, she did it twice. And one of those times was obviously at the Coachella performance that Beyonce did, which, if you've seen that performance and you are into Beyonce, you know that that was a huge pivotal performance. And Tina was a part of it. And it was something that she manifested, and it was something that she asked for. And here's the other side of that. Do you believe that the things that you want in this life you are worthy of? Because if you don't believe you are worthy of them, then you are not going to be granted them. Y'all, if you are listening to this right now, I want you to hear me, because I am talking to you. You are worthy of every single thing you desire. You are worthy of every single thing that everyone else is worthy of. You just have to decide and know and come to the conclusion that you are worthy of it. A, you have to be willing to ask for it. B, and then you got to be willing to do the work to make it happen. Right? I always find that when I'm getting ready to like level up in my life in some way, whether it be in a relationship or a career or whatever it is, I always find that the universe tests me a little bit, pushes I imagine myself kind of like trying to get up off the floor and someone's pushing me down, being like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to get up? Are you sure you want to get up? And that's what the universe does. So if you're getting ready to level up and you've set a goal for yourself and you're like, I am ready for this, like, let me have it. This is what I've asked for. This is what I'm working towards. The universe is going to test you. The universe is going to push back. And if the universe pushes back on you, how are you going to respond to that? Are you going to meet it face on? Like, hell yes, I am ready. I am here. My thing is always, there was a point in my business that I was really pushing for like a huge, massive goal, and everything seemed to be going wrong at that time. Like, everything you could imagine was going wrong. And there's a moment where you go, okay, is this too much? or am I going to stand here? And my thing is, I am woman, hear me frickin' roar. I asked for this. This is what I've asked for. The universe is giving me what I've asked for. And the universe is never going to give me more than I can handle. And if it is more than I can handle, then it wasn't meant for me. Then it's not mine. And if it's not mine, then I don't pick it up. But this is what I've asked for. This is what I've been granted. Now I just have to go and claim it. So all these things that are happening, right? We go through these seasons where everything seems to be going wrong. Do you believe that everything is happening for you? Meaning that this divine light source, God, the universe, Allah, whoever it is, do you believe that that is giving you obstacles and things to push through because it's making you stronger? Or do you believe that you are the victim of something that is not fair to you? Because that right there, that mindset, the difference of believing that everything is happening for you versus everything is happening to you, that mindset will make or break every single goal you have. I guarantee it. So when you're going through a season of hard and you're going through a season of pushback and you're going through a season of resistance, how are you going to show up in that moment? I'm going to challenge you to show up in this way. I asked for this. I manifested this. I declared this. And this obstacle is just part of the journey on the way to that thing. That's my challenge for you. Meet your obstacles and your resistance and those speed bumps. Meet them with a sense of gratitude, because if they're being placed there, that means you're on the path. That means that the universe heard you and it's granted you that thing. And now you have to go claim it. Tina Jackson's story is just my favorite, because then it's like she achieved her life's work by 28. So then what? You just going to go home and, you're going to die on that hill? No, you're not going to freaking die on that hill. You just, like my friend Tina proved by the age of 28 that she was a miracle maven. She was capable of extraordinary effort and unwavering faith to make her dreams happen. She asked, she received. If you can figure that out by the time you're 28, then every single thing you manifest for the rest of your life is possible. And you have to believe that. You have to believe that in your core and know that you are worthy of that. So for those of you out there that maybe you have achieved huge goals that, you believe like Tina were your life's work, guess what? You've just proven that you can make that shit happen for yourself, and you get to go back out there and you get to make more things happen because you know the formula. You know that you are worthy. You ask for what you want. You put in the work to achieve it, and you welcome obstacles and resistance along the way as proof that it is working. And then you practice the most insane amount of gratitude. The most insane amount of gratitude for this existence you've been granted. This body that you've been given to walk through the world with. Holy shit. This body that keeps going, even when we treat it like shit, right? When I was younger and I would stay up all night and like work all day, and my body was tired, and I would like dance so hard. I was a dancer as well. I grew up a professional dancer, and like I used to put my body through the ringer and then not eat food that was like fueling it in a proper way. And it kept going. My body kept going. There's a saying, and it's, after all these years, the sun has never looked at the earth and said, "You owe me." The universe has never looked at us and said, "You owe me." Our body has never looked at us and said, "You owe me." That is love, my friend. That is love. That is love, and that is light, and that is graciousness. So, without getting too preachy, do you believe that everything is happening for you, or do you believe that everything is happening to you? And if you believe that everything is happening to you, then my challenge for you is to shift that perspective now, this moment. because I promise you that's not it. Everything is happening for you because at some point you asked for this moment. You asked to go through what you are going through now because it is going to take you to that next version of yourself that you have yet to meet. And in order to go where you've never gone, you must do what you've never done. And that is uncomfortable, and uncomfortable is growth. I hope wherever you are hearing my words and you know that like I am rooting for you. Even if I've never met you, I am rooting for you. Come find me on Instagram. I'm Danielle _ on the daily. The podcast is on the daily pod. I see messages in both. Like, let's talk about this episode, right? I mean, I wish that this was a more interactive experience, but it's not. So go and find me and like, let's have a conversation about this episode because I want to know your thoughts and I want to know what the universe is granting you so that I can cheer you on. Because if you remember from a couple episodes ago, we celebrate wins and I celebrate your wins regardless of what they are. I hope you have a beautiful day wherever you are, and we will see you on Tuesday.